Liverpool's 26-game unbeaten Premier League run came to a dramatic end on a chilly afternoon at Craven Cottage, as Fulham stunned Arne Slot's league leaders with a 3-2 win, delivering a serious dent to the Reds' title charge. Having seen Arsenal drop points in a 2-2 draw with Everton earlier in the day, Liverpool came into the match knowing a win would move them 14 points clear at the top. Instead, they were left to rue a calamitous 14-minute spell in the first half that saw them concede 3 times, a rare collapse for a team that had been the picture of consistency this season. The early stages looked like business as usual for Liverpool. They dominated possession, moved the ball with purpose, and eventually found their breakthrough thanks to Alexis Mac Allister. The Argentine midfielder, growing in confidence with every game, picked up the ball from 30 yards out and unleashed a sensational strike that flew past Fulham goalkeeper Bernd Leno. The goal, coming in the 21st minute, was worthy of winning any match, but it would ultimately serve as a false dawn. Instead of kicking on from the opener, Liverpool lost their shape, composure, and control. The problems began to surface down the right side of the defense, where Curtis Jones, normally a midfielder, was deployed in an unfamiliar right-back role. Fulham quickly identified the weakness, and it didn't take long for them to exploit it. In the 28th minute, a hopeful cross from the left bounced awkwardly off Jones' thigh and fell kindly to Ryan Sessegnon, who made no mistake with a powerful low finish to level the score. That goal seemed to rattle the Reds, and Fulham sensed blood. Just minutes later, Fulham took the lead. Andreas Pereira, who was brilliant throughout the half, found space in midfield and threaded a ball through to Rodrigo Muniz. The Brazilian held off Ibrahima Konate and fired past Kelleher with a composed finish to send the home crowd into raptures. Liverpool were stunned. Sloppy passes, poor positioning, and a lack of communication saw them spiral further. Fulham's third came from a set-piece, a corner whipped into the box that was only half cleared, falling to Tosin Adarabioyo, who rifled it into the net to make it 3-1. It was a nightmare for Arne Slot. What should have been a routine victory turned into a horror show in the space of 14 minutes. The energy dropped, the midfield looked overrun, and the usually rock-solid defense was in disarray. To their credit, Liverpool came out with more intent in the second half. Slot made changes, bringing on more attacking players in search of a way back into the game. Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez tried to stretch Fulham's back line, and the pressure eventually paid off when Núñez pulled one back with a well-taken goal after a clever 1-2 with Diogo Jota. With the score at 3-2, Liverpool pushed hard in the final 20 minutes. Fulham dropped deep and defended with everything they had: bodies on the line, last-ditch tackles, and key saves from Bernd Leno kept the Reds at bay. Cody Gakpo came close with a curling effort from the edge of the box, and Salah saw a late header cleared off the line, but the equalizer never came. Fulham held on for a famous win, their first over Liverpool in 3 years. This was only Liverpool's second loss in the Premier League this season, but it could have big consequences in the title race. What could have been a commanding 14-point lead over Arsenal now sits at 11, still significant, but not insurmountable, especially with big fixtures still to come. More worrying for Slot will be the manner of the defeat. His side looked disjointed, especially in defense, where the absence of natural fullbacks was glaring. Jones, while versatile, struggled in the makeshift role, and Fulham repeatedly targeted that side with success. Slot must now find a solution fast, as the games come thick and fast. Injuries and fatigue may have played a part, but there's no room for error in a title race that's far from over. On the other hand, Fulham deserve immense credit. They played with courage, confidence, and intensity. Marco Silva's side refused to sit back and showed real quality in their transitions and finishing. Sessegnon, Pereira, and Muniz were standouts, while Leno's calm presence helped them weather Liverpool's late surge. This win won't just be remembered as a great result, it was also a showcase of what Fulham can do when they click. Liverpool fans will be disappointed, and rightly so, after seeing such a golden opportunity go to waste. But there's still time to bounce back. This defeat, though painful, could serve as the reality check they need to sharpen up for the business end of the season. For now, Fulham celebrate a deserved victory, one that proves even the best can fall when they take their eye off the ball.